kitchen with Alison Davis, of course, from Wild Thyme Cooking. And I can see tofu, so we're going very herbal.
Meatless.
Meatless. Okay. What are we making today, my friend?
So this is kind of, I've been seeing on Facebook, Instagram, you know, internet, these meatless Monday recipes, right?
Oh, okay.
So a lot of people maybe try to go meatless one day a week, or try to find ways to maybe do some protein alternatives than just meat. And so we're doing a chickpea salad with some seared tofu. Which
I love seared tofu.
Yeah, these are, you always say that.
No, I do.
These are two great protein options, but I think people just get like scared, or they don't know exactly how to season it up to where it has that meaty kind of quality.
Well, I don't love anchovies.
There's no anchovies today.
No, I know. I'm just saying that you say I love everything. I don't like anchovies.
Okay.
Don't cook anything with anchovies.
It's Caesar dressing.
I know, but I always ask for it with no anchovies.
But they still put it in. They just don't tell you.
Do they?
Yeah. I'm sure they do. They don't
Really?
make your Caesar dressing just special, unless you should tell them you have a fish allergy. Then maybe.
Oh, that's my new line.
I'm telling them a lie on camera.
Thank you.
I'm so sorry.
I'll now be saying
I'm so
that.
sorry.
Do they really put anchovies even if I don't ask?
I don't know. I don't know. Let's get back to the recipe.
I know. Well, now you've really upset me.
All right, so we're making the salad here. This is also very vegan and vegetarian. So
Yeah.
chickpeas. I have a trio of peppers. It's one of my
I love
favorite
the
because when they're all together, you get a lot of different flavors. The red's a little sweeter, green's a little bitter. So we have a trio of the bell peppers.
Do you want to make the salad while I make the tofu?
You can, but it really does not take very long at all for the tofu. But I can
What have we got in
let
there?
you go ahead and sear this. So I took just plain extra firm tofu, and basically we were draining and kind of pressing the liquid out of it so that it is as dry as it can be, so that it will sear a little better and not sweat in the pan.
Can I ask you probably a really stupid question? Everyone at home is going to think Troy's not all there. What's tofu made out of?
Soybeans.
Oh.
Yeah.
I think I knew that.
There you go. All right.
So I just wasn't quite sure.
In this bowl, we have a little bit of a marinade, and this is like what I'm calling my tofu chimichurri.
Ooh.
So it is some lemon juice, a little Worcestershire, oregano.
I thought I could smell that.
And a little hot sauce. So it's got a little heat coming with it. It's delicious.
So do I put that whole thing in?
So I would actually,
Scoop it out.
maybe
Oh,
strain
do it with your
it, and then
hands.
we're going to let that kind of
Why
sear
she
up.
does this?
I don't want all the marinade in there because I want to still try to brown and sear the edamame. Here you go. Got me
The
talking about
soybeans.
The tofu.
Nice.
All right, so you're just browning that off, and that's going to go on top of the salad.
Browning away.
All right. So the salad, again, is chickpeas. We have the trio of the peppers. I'm adding in some spring just radishes and garlic. All of this, again, is very just raw. It's not getting cooked, this part. I've got a little jalapeno and some green onions. And then it's a matter of just a simple vinaigrette. So I'm adding some chopped parsley.
Nice.
Salt and pepper. We're going to go in with some red wine vinegar, maybe a little olive oil and salt and pepper. So it's very, very simple.
And healthy and light.
Very healthy.
I have to be honest, it sounds very light.
And I think you're going to love it because there's tons of flavors.
How long do I cook this for?
Really, I mean, it's edible. It's really just to kind of brown and sear off. And if you want it a little warm, you're fine. But at this point, it's good to go.
Can I eat the tofu like you just showed us before? That
You
I don't
can.
have to cook it?
It just doesn't have a whole lot of flavor.
Okay.
And so I've just been like researching. You can bake it by maybe rolling it in cornstarch, and it gets really nice and crispy.
Nice.
Or searing it off like this. It just gives it a little bit more texture and flavor. So once we have all of these ingredients together, we might add a little olive oil to kind of stretch that. But see how beautiful and colorful, fresh and light that is?
Good.
And then we're going to top that off with just that tofu.
Is this ready to put in there now?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
because we have some of the
honestly-
flavors as well.
Exactly.
Do I
And
pop
if
it-
you have any of that reserved marinade, you could use that as your dressing as well, just
I
to
love
keep
it.
it simple.
I love it. Well, of course, if you want to see this recipe, head over to the website. You can see below, or of
Smell
course,
that.
Alison Davis from wildthymecooking.com. Oh, that does smell good. Wildthymecooking.com. I'm gonna eat that. I don't always. Oh yeah, I love that. Oh, love it. Back after this short break, everyone.